Welcome back to Skald against the Black Priory. We continue our awesome campaign and awesome story. Last time we left off, we sunk in a boat, we drowned, and we're on an island somewhere. And we just found a little ranger friend, trying to find our way back. We're near dead. We're starving to death. We have no water. These fishmen are trying to kill us. All sorts of things. And last episode, we had an episode where we made a sandwich. Yeah, definitely check that out if you're interested. So let's continue with our girly man. I think I did make it to town. That's right. She's near death. Just don't drink the water in the well. This guy doesn't like me. What do we got to trade? We've got a dagger. Alright, we need to go to the west of the house and get a telescope from the camp. And then we get all our stuff back that we had. Is that a tomato? Pumpkin. gonna try to go up this cliffside. Oh, I found a body here. Alright. She got a potion. Make ready. Let's begin. Oh god, I'm getting owned. Alright. What's that? How do I get over there? Oh, I gotta go all the way to the left. And around, huh? I have reached level 3 now. Alright, kind of force you to go up that way. Oh, nice. A crude warhammer. And that's the way I came from. Alright. Spotted something. Ration. Nice. Oh no, the stench of rotting flesh fills your nostrils. Ahead of you, grotesquely misshapen crustacean whores feast greedily on the corpses of the dead crew of the Zephyr. Blasted whores, cat spits through gritted teeth. What manner of force has spawned these creatures? Oh, those are gross looking. Gross. Ew. Not going that way. I don't want to deal with any gross things. Climb this mountain here. You look out upon the churning, grey royal that surrounds the windswept shores of Idra. Far out there, among the great waves and beating winds, you swear you momentarily see a great glistening shape, shifting just beneath the surface. Whatever madness has befallen this island, you are certainly safer here than on any ship out there. You point the telescope skywards, and after a few moments of searching, you find a gap where the stormy skies have parted, just enough to allow you to examine the stars in their firmament. Though you realize your knowledge of astronomy is quite lacking, you are nonetheless left with a feeling of wrongness that you can't quite explain. Take the telescope. Standing on the edge of the cliff is a crewman from the Zephyr. Lucky enough to have made it ashore, the man is swaying and looks in shock. I saw it! By the dead! I just saw it out there! The thing that sunk us! It's still out there! The man begins jabbering incoherently. Alright, let's take this. Do some rations. Oh, it's nighttime now. Let's jump down here. We're very athletic. Make our way back to the house. Right here. There's the one who cheated Mother Maelstrom and loaded with trinkets for old Basillo, perhaps? There might be some fine coin in it for you. The old man shakes a worn leather pouch at you that clinks with the sound of coins. Stay as long as you like, just don't drink the water in the well. I have the telescope. As you hand the telescope over to the wreck picker, his eyes light up in a not wholly sane manner. Chess, your little fish! Basillo shouts over his shoulder as he rushes out into the yard with his new prize. Loot. Nice, we actually get our shit back. Longsword, a shield. One 827. Ranger's outfit. Hood. We are golden to go. Just don't drink out of the well. Let's trade. Does not have much. I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna be AFK a second. Time does not move, I don't think. Just gonna go get a drink of water. Smoke really quick. AFK. Love the hearts, love the hearts, love the hearts. Heart on me, heart on me. Heart, heart, heart. Heart, 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 heart. Alright, we're gonna continue onward. We just got our gear. Some gear. He's happy with the telescope now. There's a cave over here. Let's go check out the cave. Oh, we gotta go down and around. Let's do that. Gotta go another way. Oh, this way. Not seeing... Oh. It's hard to see the climbing spots. There's one. Let's descend. I'm highly athletic. Towards the water. Climb up here. Some eggs. There's a cave right here. Let's check out the cave. Alright. We go in the cave. Oh no. Here's our first dungeon. Heart, heart. Smiley face, smiley face. Heart, heart, heart. Eons worth of the sea's ravage upon the land has given birth to this cave. From its depths a stench of seaweed and rotting flesh rises. So foul is it that it feels like some evil entity attempting to force its way through the pores of your skin into the core of your being. Toughness versus 10, try not to vomit. We need to roll a 7 or higher. And we did not vomit. Stealing your resolve, you manage to calm your breathing. Though the stench persists, you manage to push the image of foul things in the darkness, feasting on the spilling entrails of swollen sea corpses from your mind. You carry on into the darkness. Ooh, mushrooms. Everyone likes mushrooms. Ooh, a treasure chest. What is that? A potion of fortify will. We'll grab that. Some more mushrooms. Spotted some more mushrooms here. Steal thyself, deploy thine party. Begin combat. Gonna defend here. Alerted, alerted, alerted! One down, and then it did splash damage to these ones. That deserves a heart. Heart. We're gonna stab this one with a long sword. These two are panicked. And she got inspired. Critical hit. Can't reach the target, huh? Oh, there we go. Oh, we annihilated them. Killed those bats. Got some arrows out of that. Ooh, got some mushrooms. Cave child. Some funky looking water there. You had nearly grown accustomed to the foul stench that lingers in these caves, but now it once more assaults your senses with renewed vigor, rolling out of the eastern passage like so many black tendrils, probing for a way into the very core of your being. Whatever lies ahead must be at the center of the rot that permeates this pit. Toughness versus 10. Need a 7 or higher. We do not get a 7. You vomit violently, and the sound of your retching echoes through the chamber around you. With each spasm, your gasping draws in another lungful of the tainted air, until you feel permeated by the foulness. Where do you end and the filth begin? I just found a masterwork male coif of toughness. Adds +1 to toughness. I like. The corpses of the doomed crew of the Zephyr are arranged around the chamber's central column. A pale light shines down from an aperture in the vaulted cave ceiling above, illuminating their bloated features and pale blue skin. Is there a form of artistry to their arrangement? For a brief moment, you almost find it beautiful. The thought comes into your mind unbidden. An interloper. Stepping between the corpses, you spot a man who you immediately recognize as the Zephyr's first mate. Around his neck, a sturdy chain glimmers, and you carefully fish out a strange octagonal amulet, richly filigreed, and with the navigational rosette of the Nautical Guild carved on it. This is no doubt the captain's seal, and is apparently an item that the guild will pay handsomely to have returned to them. Excuse me. As you pocket the amulet, you become aware of movement in the waters around you. Strange stalked eyes regard you as several of the chitinous horrors emerge. No doubt, the abominations have come to feed on the flesh of the dead, or the living. We're gonna attack the beasts. The abominable creatures snap their claws greedily as they advance towards you, no doubt intending to make you part of their gruesome display. Attack! There's 3 of them. I'm gonna move her in the back. Gonna be in the front. Alright, and we have defeated them. We got some loot chitin. What's that? She is a thief. Got a injured head. We need to go rest. We are severely injured. Our brain is spilling out the side of our skull. Stepping into the fresh air, you pull the strange octagonal guild seal from your pocket and examine it more closely. The dark metallic surface is covered in intricately carved lines and symbols. It reminds you of a mix between a compass and an astrolabe. Once you choose something, you gotta. Oh, success. You have indeed heard about this type of device before. As you understand it, it allows the officers of a nautical guild ship to operate the vessel's complicated navigational instruments. But more than that, it also serves as a device that records the captain's log. No doubt the information stored inside this device is its true value to the Nautical Guild. The Zephyr was sunk by some unknown horror, and the Guild would pay dearly to learn more about such a dire threat to its operations. Feel the weight of the strange device in your hands. For a moment, you're back on the deck of the Zephyr. Monstrous tentacles rise above the ship, like a strange alien towers. Terrified screams fill the air. You shudder. Cat's voice snaps you out of it. If we ever get out of this bloody island and back to the mainland, the guild will pay well to have that returned. All I ask is you remember who told you about it. Don't worry, we'll split the coin. You can keep the coin. All I want is to be done with the guild. Be free to wander as I like. Maybe wander up to my brother and stick a knife in his fat gut. Brother? Hey, 'twas my older brother who sold me off to the guild. I was bloody 12. 20 years is what I owe them on account of that bastard. I've already wasted 10 years. Her voice breaks for a moment before steel creeps back into her otherwise soft features. Like I said, gutting the bastard will go a long way towards setting things right. And the amulet will help you somehow? Sure, I'm free enough for now, but the guild doesn't like to let their assets go, and they have a way of catching up with those who jump ship. Even someone as lowly as me, dangling a recovered captain seal in front of them is exactly the kind of thing that might sway them. We'll do what we can. Let's try to get up here, guys. We're gonna do some resting. Alright, we are fully rested. I think we need to check out the smiley face. Heart, smiley face, smiley face. Need to go in and check out the rest of that cave. That's what I'm thinking. We'll descend. That was unnecessary. We could have just went like this, but I like using my athletics. Alright, hopefully they haven't all respawned. Yeah, we need to check out this area down here. Strangely haunting piping can be heard from the caves ahead. Surely it must be the wind. Then again, it rises and falls with an eerie sense of musicality that does nothing to set your mind at ease. Forge ahead. Got it, guys. Oh, what are those? Big giant things? Eh. Albino leeches. Ow. Ow. Oh my goodness. Gotta go rest again. Those albino leeches rocked us. Fucking leeches, man. Check your underpants. You got leeches in there? Go over here. Go over here. And over here. Right there. Man. Smiley face. Yeah, on-demand smiley faces are great. Going back in the cave. Oh yeah, I forgot. She can wear this hood. Nautical Guild seal. Hunting arrow. Exit. Alright, we're going back down here. Going this way. Large, misshapen crabs emerge from the water all around you. Intentionally or not, the seemingly mindless beasts have lain in ambush for you. No. Excuse me. Dang nabbit. Got one arrow left. Gonna defend. Alright, and it looks like we gotta go rest. Got rocked again. Karsten's now level 4. See what's wrong with... Oh, she's got an injured leg. Alright, yeah, we don't have enough food for that. Oh, nice. Who goes there? A haggard man dressed in the livery of the Nautical Guild huddles apprehensively in the corner of the small chamber you're standing in. His lips are dry and cracked, and he appears to be parched. Dead Emperors, please tell me you found a way out of this pit. I have. Curse me, I have to get out of this hole. I don't even know how long I've been in here. Days? It's like time doesn't pass right. But I've not died from thirst yet, so it can't be that long. I just need to get out. Thank you so much. I'll give you... I'll live to see another day. By the golden dead, I'll be mending my wicked ways if I make it out of here. No more dice and whoring. The desperate man wastes no time scrambling past you and towards fresh air and relative safety. That was Ari. Cat seems flustered. Poor bastard. Sounds like he's losing his mind the way he was talking. Trapped down here for days. He's an arse, but he didn't deserve that. None of them did. Loot. Pardon me. Alright, we are... There's more crabs. I'm gonna leave you there. Here. Smiley face! Alright. 351 experience. Got some more chittin'. Looks like some loot. Nice. What do we got there? What do we got? What do we got? Breastplate. Whipping that. Copper locket. Realm of Rothspun. Oh, Ream of Rothspun cloth. Furs. And a crude warhammer. I'm gonna equip that. Old and ruined shipping crates litter this part of the cave. Only smugglers would use a place like this to store their goods. Perhaps there are other similar caches to be found on the outer aisles. Ooh, another lantern. And some rope. She does not have a lantern. Nice victory there. Loot. Ooh, buttons, bread knife. Oh, mushrooms. And we need to do some sleeping. Hundred. Hundred. Alright, let's go. We're gonna fix rope right here. So we don't have to go all the way around. I know. Smart idea. Let's trade. I got a lot of cash. Alright, what does he got? Crude longsword, a goblet. Lesser tonic vitality. Ooh, 1 for 40. Alright. Wait, does he have any food? He has no food. Let's see if we can go... Can't craft anything out of that. We are starving. We need food. We need to continue onward. She's hurting for sure. I'm gonna make her drink a potion. A woman sits in the grass ahead of you with the well looming over her. She is emaciated, ragged, and covered in grime. How long has she been sitting here? Days? Weeks? She rocks back and forth, almost catatonic. Then suddenly you hear it again, the clear sound of playful children's laughter risen from the well. The woman wails. My children! The woman rocks slowly back and forth as she stares blankly at the well in front of her. What has happened? I took them, called it out to them. I heard it. Funny thing is, I heard it calling with my voice. Oleg and Anja live in the well now. They're calling for me to join them. Can I help? It will never stop. It will multiply until it covers all the lands and all the seas. And when we're all dead in bones, the conqueror mold will dress our corpses in black mourning veils. Her voice is flat and monotone, and the strange words almost seem to come from somewhere else. She then lets out a deep sigh. But if I had my children's bones to bury, it would give me some respite. A moment of silence, then the sickening sound of children's laughter once again rises from the well. The well seems ordinary enough until you examine it more closely. A thin layer of slimy black mold seems to cling to its walls, and a heavy odor of filth rises from its depths. You could swear you heard something splash around in the shallow waters. A ladder has been placed in the well shaft, and you could easily descend it if you wanted to. Descend. This might be a really bad idea. Like, what am I thinking? She just told me. As you descend deeper into the earthy cave, you realize that the black mold covers most of the walls. Even the air is thick with floating black specks. Here and there, the mold seems to form nodules. Your mind fills with images of the nodules bursting open in an obscene mockery of birth and black, worm-like tendrils of mold spilling forth into the world. An irrational urge to touch the nodes begin to grow inside you. Move on. Don't touch the nodes. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't. Perhaps it's the thickness of the air, or the sickly miasmas that fill this part of the cave. But stars flash before your eyes. Your mind is assaulted with images of alien landscapes. Cities? No. Giant living structures, almost like the coral that the traders from the sea gates sometimes peddle, but large, so large it almost touches the sky. Then you see it, the structures themselves, wreathed with obscene life. Innumerable black worm-like tendrils of black mold cover them. They beckon you. Give in to them, let them take hold. In the sky above, something massive shifts. Carry on. Don't touch anything! Don't touch it! Don't touch it! I want to touch it. You feel as if you're dragged under and into the crushing blackness to unfathomable depths. Stars flash before your eyes again, and you once more see the impossible landscapes. Cyclopean edifices of writhing black shapes. An age of worms. You understand now, this is not some alien dreamscape. This is Warda. This is home. Warda. Warda, the planet upon which you find yourself, noticeable for the presence of the reticulum, the dominant ruling power of the Gallian Empire. And you're a high priest, the god regent of the perfect world. And now it's time. The sky sunders, 7 eyes see. It comes, give yourself to it. Willpower versus 6. Carry on. Alright. Gathering all your willpower, you wrest back control of your faculties and forge ahead. On the wall ahead, you spotted a festering ganglion of black ichor with 2 small human skulls leering from it. The mass of glistening mold pulsates with a grotesque peristaltic motion as you approach it. Embedded in it is a collection of small animal bones. Nonetheless, you have no problems identifying 2 complete small human skeletons. Grab the bones. One by one, you pry loose the bones from the writhing of the ganglion. Its motions become more and more agitated as you work, and a wave of relief washes over you as the last piece comes loose. Now you must make your way out of the death trap. Oh God! Fuck. The 2 diminutive shapes materialize as if from the very walls themselves. Bodies alive with writhing mold. Their blank, idiotic faces stare up at you in a grotesque imitation of life. Your blood runs cold as organs that should never shape human voices spill forth the sound of children laughing. A loud shriek escapes from the horrors, and in a maelstrom of writhing blackness, the 2 pathetic creatures reshape into lean forms that tower over you. They do not intend to let you leave. We're gonna use our athletics. That's why we have athletics, to run. It's a difficulty 10. We have 4 athletics, unless we totally fail. Oh yeah. Feigning left and dashing right, you manage to slip past the mindless creatures, and before they manage to regain their bearings, you have clambered up the ropes and escaped the well. As you flop over the rim of the well and onto the ground, a faint "Mother!" escapes from below. The skeletal figure of Marita sits in front of the well, rocking silently back and forth. I have your children's bones. Harita looks up at you and blinks as if waking from a dream. Without a word, she gingerly takes the small bundle of bones in her arms. As if it was a swaddled infant, she cradles it for a moment and then looks up at you with grateful eyes. She gently strokes your cheek once and then turns and wanders into the fog. You've set her free. Falling to your knees, you retch violently. If it is from the conqueror mold or the emotional moment, you can't quite tell. Kneeling in the grass, you notice a satchel lying where Martita was kneeling. You get a feeling it was left there for you. Slowly, you regain your composure and get to your feet. Shambling away from the well, you suddenly stiffen. Did you just hear something? A child's voice, perhaps? Or was just the wind? What we get? What we get? What we get here? A gold ring. Gonna equip that. Oh, a cookbook. Vegetable soup. Nice. Farmer's omelet. Just need some potatoes. Sweet. Potatoes. Lots of potatoes. Leeks, carrots. Leeks, carrots. Potatoes, potatoes. Potatoes. Lots of potatoes. Oh, we need a vegetable soup. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Now let's get some food in us. We're starving. I think we can share some. Still dark out? Fog and rain. No, it's daytime now. Still foggy. It's foggy every day. So where do we need to go? We need to go to the east. We have gone to the west. Now we shall check the east. There's nothing to the east. We must go this way. If we can. Can we get some onions? No. can't climb over. Oh, dang it. Still ain't ran into him. Oh, did it again. Light that fire. Oh, stuff up here. Nope. Oh, we can go north. Ah, it's so beautiful. Emerging from the rocky shores, you survey the dreary interiors of Idra. Rolling hills and moors cover much of the surrounding areas, and tall, jagged mountains rise towards the north. East of you, a lighthouse can be seen, its faint light flickering against the gloom. Beyond that lies a bay, and from its far shore, the wind carries the foul stench of burning corpses. There's something wrong here on this island. Something really bad. Cat suppresses a shiver. You came here for a reason, right? With mercenaries and all, had to have been something important. I was hired to find somebody. Cat listens intently as you tell her about your quest to find Embla Birin. Girl's lucky to have family care for her, Cat mumbles. So the old man told you she was last seen in Horan, right? Well, I've been to Horan. Landed there on our last run. I could tell something felt off about the place, but nothing like this. Here's how I see it. Horan isn't far, just a day's march to the east around the bay. However, I think we need to be all clever-like about this. Make sure we rearm, and maybe even try to pick up a few allies. If we rush in and end up dead, we're not doing this Embla any goods. What I'm trying to say. So we should explore around a bit, right? Gather a bit of intelligence and whatnot. I agree. We need to take it step by step. And day by day. Yeah, just like that. Cat nods. See, over there? Cat points towards the lighthouse to the east. Lighthouse is still lit. So, it's bound to be manned. If we make our way there, we might find out more about what's going on. Might even scrounge up a hot meal. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face! Alright. Let's get a move on. As you set out across the blasted landscapes, you have a growing feeling that whatever horrific fate has befallen the region, it's somehow inexorably tied to your quest. Something dark and vast is slowly spreading throughout the outer isles. Tentacles grasping greedily as if searching for something. Great adventures may lie ahead, but so does great terror. Of that you are absolutely certain. Oh, that's an overhead fucking map. That's awesome. That's fucking sweet. I like that. You see a figure thrashing violently at something obscured by the low fog. Whatever this person is doing, it's producing loud, crunching, wet squelches and a stream of curses. Move closer. You see the scene for what it is. Roland, soaked through and spattered with ichor, is laying waste to a number of grotesque-looking creatures with a piece of driftwood. He snarls like a wounded beast, and his eyes are black with rage. as the last of the horde beast falls, twitching back into the shallows. Roland snaps his gaze to you, dead eyes, staring at some distant point on the horizon behind you. Eventually, the tension drains from his muscles, and he lowers his makeshift weapon. Thought I was carrying, they did. Nearly was. I didn't think you'd make it. Seems I've got a few lives left in me, for all they're worth. Roland sighs deeply and slumps down onto a nearby rock. You tried to save me, you bloody idiot. The mission needs you. Spoken like a true mercenary. There might be hope for one of us after all. Well, now there's work to be done. As you say, but heed this. If you want to survive, you need to drop the bloody heroics. This business makes your hands dirty, and nothing gets them clean again. Trust me on that. Speaking of which, I suppose I still work for you. We should get going. Roland nods solemnly, brushes a sticky glob of ichor off his arm, and trudges over to you. His lips part as if to speak, but he hesitates. Let's just go. Roland does not seem to hear you. Instead, he is staring intently ahead. There are men in the fog. I thought I heard them earlier. I'm certain they're not from the Zephyr, and I'd wager they're less than friendly. I don't care if you're itching for a fight or not, but either way, we should tread carefully. Straining to see through the dense fog, you finally spot them, a group of men prowling the shoreline, like carrion eaters looking for dead flesh. They are unkempt and dressed in rags with bare torsos and broad shoulders, adorned by a strange mixture of sailors' tattoos and crude symbols. They carry an assortment of cruel-looking rusted tools turned to weapons. Gibbering, chattering, laughter, and whimpering drifts across the fog in a steady stream. Whoever these men are, their minds are long gone. You sit still until a group of them passes you by. Perhaps you might be able to slip past them. Leave quietly. Roland still got his weapon, his two-hander, and his traveler garb. Nice, well, I think this is gonna be a good place. Smiley face heart. I think this is gonna be a good place to end the stream here. It's like a good transition period. We just found Roland. We finished the first island area. I think this is a good place to end it. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Heart. Earth. Wind. Water. Heart. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. If you haven't yet, please hit subscribe, hit the bell. Next time you can see me playing some Skald, or some of the other games that I got going on.